This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by Evansville Hearing Aid Center.
Hearing loss, of course, is a big worry for folks, but the good news is advances in hearing technology can ease all of that stress. Amanda Bennett of Evansville Hearing Aid Center is back to talk about hearing technology. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Well, it's been so interesting in the years since I started wearing hearing aids to see, and I thought my first ones were pretty amazing, but they're like nothing compared to what they are today.
Yes, and wait until you get the new ones out.
I can't wait. Yeah. So let's talk about where, since you grew up in this business with your dad, and you've seen unbelievable changes.
Oh, yeah. It's been, changed from just pretty much an amplifier into a whole computer that you're wearing on the back of your ear. So the advances are huge, and the sound quality is so much better. I mean, you've seen it just over the last few years, how it's changed. So, people who, think, a lot of times people say, is it going to be like my mom's hearing aid? She can't, or my grandma's hearing aid, she can't talk on the phone, it whistles. All that is taken care of. It's nothing like it used to be. If you remember somebody, 25 years ago that had hearing aids, nothing like that anymore.
No, and I think all of those, you made a great comment about it, it's a computer behind your ear, and I think it's hard to help people appreciate what the technology that's in that little bitty case back there.
Right, yeah, I mean, it is technically a whole computer that is controlling, we program it with the audiogram or your hearing test, and then you tell us how you like to hear, and we program it with that. But it is a whole computer. It has AI sensors in them, so it's sensing the environment around you, has the language translation, the Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff in with it as well. So very, very small also, as it's gotten very much smaller than they used to be too. So very good advances in technology, very much better hearing now.
So when people get that baseline hearing test, you've talked about that so many years on the show, get a baseline even if you're not experiencing hearing loss.
Sure, yeah, it's always nice because the sooner you catch hearing loss, the easier it is to treat, just like anything else. So if we have a baseline, if you don't have a hearing loss, we will tell you that, of course, and then every year we'll just give you a hearing test so we can see if that starts dropping off, then we can get treatment early. You have much better luck with hearing aids the earlier you treat.
Well, and it's really a simple test. It is not elaborate at all. I mean, it's pretty straightforward to come to your office and have that
Sure, it's
test
painless
done.
for sure, so that doesn't hurt a bit. And it probably takes a good 20 minutes probably to take the whole test, get in everything. I mean, we usually mark off an hour just in case we need to do something a little bit extra, but usually 25, 30 minutes tops would be a whole hearing test, yeah.
Well, and once you've done that test, we can all see it, as a client, I can see it on the computer as well, and you can show me what you're seeing.
Sure, and where your loss is and what it's affecting, like women and children's voices, things like that. We can show you where you need amplification, if you need any at all, and what's being affected by not amplifying that. So yes, you can see your results right there.
Well, one of the things I've enjoyed with the technology you have is I have an app on my phone that if something goes wrong or I'm not hearing correctly, I can see that on my phone, or I can call you and say, Amanda, can you look at my left hearing aid? And you do from your office.
Yeah, so that's the self-check. So you have, something's not right, you can run the self-check, it comes back, maybe your receiver's bad. So you can call me and we can do like a telehealth visit, and we can see what's going on right there, and we'll tell you, either you have to come in, or it needs to go for repair, or we can repair it in the office, or it might be something we can just fix right over the phone.
Which happens quite often with me. So tell everybody where you're located, Amanda.
We're at 2424 Stringtown Road, right off Diamond Avenue in Evansville.
Really easy to get to, so get that baseline hearing just so she can work with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
More Lifestyles right after this. Stick around.
This portion of Local Lifestyles is sponsored by Evansville Hearing Aid Center.